So I brought up that makeup boy. And the makeup boy my daughter's in love with, she watches this makeup boy on YouTube, and now he's been canceled. I understand he lost $3 million, and she was telling me to have an 11-year-old sit down and tell you about a gay makeup artist. And this is the funny part. She goes, well, there was a couple things. Okay, so there was the thing with he has a friend who, and he tells me this woman's name who got him into the business, and then she asked him to promote her hair stuff, but he said no, and he went with another hair stuff, so he totally betrayed her. All right, it's like my 11-year-old's telling me this, and then this was the best part. She goes, there was also some talk that he's gay, and there was boys that were not gay, and he tried to get them to be in a room with him. It's like listening to an 11-year-old tell me this shit.
Well, by the way, that also could have been that's the tone of the internet anyway as an 11-year-old girl.
It is.
So you actually heard at least it came from an 11-year-old girl instead of like so-and-so's canceled. You could read 40. You're a fucking 40-year-old adult. Why are you talking like a little girl? Yeah. You're on BuzzFeed, you're on Fox. Like it's getting to the point where the New York Times is going to be doing that. Like
they're close to it now. I mean, I think that
Alabama owns abortion people.
Yeah. What it is the media right now, especially journalism, they're fucking starving for hits. It's so hard to make money. It's so hard. And so they're drowning.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to grab whatever branches they can.
Yeah.
If they got to make a good story with a clickbaity title, fuck it. They'll have that deceptive title. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
We got a good story. The story's vetted.
Yeah.
And even if it's not totally vetted, if it's a little slippery, but you can make an amendment later. I'm sorry, we have a little bit of an apology. We have to make a retraction.
Yeah.
Nobody reads those goddamn retractions.
No.
I mean, you should have to have a retract. If you fuck up so hardcore that you attribute a crime to someone or you do something like that, and you have to make a retraction, it should be on the front page of your paper and nothing else for a month. That's it. This is your newspaper now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We don't get to tell you the news anymore.
Yeah, by the way.
Because we fucked this up so hard that we printed out to millions of people. You don't get to just put in a little column in the corner.
Yeah.
We'd like to apologize.
We fucked up last month. Also, 9/11 happened. Also, planes run into the World Trade Center.
It's fucking too hard to be a journalist, man.
Well, this is what another thing I want to talk to you about, which is absolute meaning. If you believe, like, I still believe in, like, institutional journalists. I believe in New York Times. I believe in Washington Post. Like, so, and you used the fact that they wrote about a UFC fight. They just said he was bloody, the McGregor fight where he's bloody and he wasn't.
It was just a very bad description. It was very inaccurate. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you guys are crazy that the New York Times is allowing this completely inaccurate description of something that millions of people saw. Yeah. It's so silly. And it makes everybody question everything else you say. And you might think it's trivial because it's just a boxing match, but it's completely inaccurate.
Yeah.
And completely exaggerating what